Hello, you're right, and welcome to our second video lesson. Today we're going to be looking at the unitary method. Now this is just a way of finding the whole of something if you're given a part of it. Okay, so you can see here, if we have a percentage of a quantity that is known, to find the quantity that is 100%, we first need to find 1% and then multiply to find the 100%, that is the whole quantity. Okay, so let's say in our first example here, determine the size of a quantity if 4% of it is 20 meters. So the unitary method means if we find what 1% is, we can then multiply that to find what 100% is. So to find 1%, well, let's write it out in full. 4% equals 20. So that means 1% is going to be the same as 20 divided by 4, which is 5, which will then mean that 100% equals 500 meters. Okay, so we go down to 1% and then we multiply up to 100% to find the whole quantity. Now sometimes it's actually quicker if we just find what 10% is and then multiply it by 10 to get 100. So let's just add that in. Sometimes finding 10% first is easier. So for part B, 80% of it is 2,800 tons. So 80% equals 2,800. That means 10% is going to be 28,000 divided by 8, which is 350 tons, which means that 100%, sorry, is going to be that times 10, which is 3,500 tons. Okay, so that time we didn't divide by 80, we just divided by 8 to get 10% and then multiplied by 10 to get 100%. Okay, last example of this kind, we know what 120% of it is. We're going to find what 10% is and then find what 100% is. So 120% equals 840 millimeters. That means 10%. Let's divide 840 divided by 12 equals 70. And then 100% is just 700 millimeters as such. Okay, that's the unitary method. Let's just do a couple more examples here, but we first have to read the question. So Quade Cooper, legendary player, scored 24 points for the Reds in a Super Rugby match. And this was 40% of his team's score. Gee, this is going to be a large score. How many points did the Reds score in this match? Okay, so 40% equals 24 points. That means 10% is going to be 24 divided by 4, which is 6. Which means that in this game, the Reds scored 60 points, which is quite impressive. Well done, Reds. A drink contains 504 mils, or 28% of pure orange juice. Calculate the volume of the whole drink in liters. So 28% equals 504 mils. So then 1%, we're going to divide our 504 by 28. 504 divided by 28 equals 18. That means 100% equals 1800 mils, but we want it in liters, so it becomes 1.8 liters. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video and good luck with the practice questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.